I'm sure all of us have heard of the Bigfoot, the mystical Sasquatch that gets our imagination. In fact, the Whitfield County Solid Waste Authority even used Bigfoot in a video recently to try and dispel the myths of recycling. Well, welcome to one of our videos from St. Mark's in Dalton, Georgia, which is in Whitfield County. I don't know if Bigfoot actually lives here, but he was used by the Solid Waste Authority as a figure in the video that you just saw. But all of us know about something like Bigfoot and all that. So welcome to one of our videos from Dalton, Georgia and Whitfield County. Characters like Bigfoot are interesting to look at. They're fictional, whatever. Last week marked the anniversary of the sighting back in 1933 of what's called the Loch Ness Monster. And it caused a big publicity stir around the world and a lot of interest ever since then. Loch Ness Monster sightings actually go back to the days of St. Columba, the Irish evangelist who brought Christianity to Scotland back in 563, I believe it was. So it's always intriguing to think about people like this or think about creatures like this, or just beyond the realm of reality, just beyond the realm of our understanding. This Easter, we have been studying some of the reactions to the disciples to Jesus' resurrection. And it's amazing that some of these people who would think they would probably be the ones who would greatly understand and expect the resurrection, and that was not the case. As they experienced the resurrection, they did not believe it. They did not believe what the women told them. They did not believe their own eyes. As Matthew says, that, even after being around the resurrected Jesus, that some of them still doubted. So it wasn't just Thomas, it was several of the disciples. And we're tempted to do that. We're tempted to judge the disciples harshly for this because they should have known. However, we in modern day Christians act like we don't actually believe in a risen Christ. Yeah, sure, we believe that Jesus died on the cross. Sure, we believe that Jesus, there was an empty tomb on Easter morning. And sure, we believe that Jesus appeared to his disciples 2,000 years ago. We don't act like Jesus is alive today and wanting to be involved in our lives, wanting to love us, to forgive us, to accept us, and to get us to follow him. We don't act like that. We think this is more of a historical setting. But we worship, the good news is we worship a Christ that is not just that's not crucified to prove that we worship a loving Christ, but was resurrected to prove that we worship a living Christ. And Jesus still lives today as much as he did that first Easter morning. Jesus wants to be involved in our lives. Jesus wants to forgive us. Jesus wants to love us. And for that we will say, thanks be to God.